What time is
Peanut
it?
butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
Oh, there's a whistling rain in there.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter
It's
jelly
the
with a
birthday boys here.
baseball
Who's the birthday? Is it your birthday? And movie fans here. Hey, movie fan. Oh, I missed you. Venkatash and what time? You know what time it is? Gold's here. I know it's been long. Hi, Sayash, status lover, Shri. Come to me on the do. I'm double jab. Oh, you got the booster? Oh wait, no, you just got your second jab. We're doing 3 over here. We're on number 3s over in here. I haven't got the third yet, but Greg did. My husband did. Greg got his third. And let me tell you, for the first 2 shots that he got for the vaccine, he was fine. Like he didn't have any, I had tiredness and just achiness and mostly is tired. But he didn't have any the first 2 times. But he got that booster and he had fevers and all kind of stuff. I was like, oh, it's really kicking in now. It's really working. Who else is Rishi's here? Today, finally, I'll be able to attend more time than Oh, good, Gold. Good, because I missed y'all. It's been, 3 weeks since last week I had to cancel because I went to see Dune. They had it at the exact same time. And the week before, they had, what was it? Noah was sick. It's been a headache. It's been hard. It's been hard having a toddler again, I tell you that. But also fun, and I'm gonna miss it. He's going back in 2 weeks. So only have 2 more weeks with him. Well, I'm gonna see him after that, but I'll miss him. Who else is here? Status. You are from which country? USA. Rajiv. Hi, Rajiv. And Andrew H has been here. Hi, Andrew H. A lot of people's here today. Look at that. Who is birthday boy? Actually, it was a week ago, but I forgot to change your name. Well, happy belated birthday, boy. Is that your Halloween costume? Someone asked. Yeah, I'm going as, I guess, getting out of bed. I don't know, Granny. I got my robe on. I'm still tired. It was a long night. So I just put my robe. I was like, let's just have coffee talk today. Let's informal. Well, I usually don't even get dressed up anyway, but just sit back, chat, have some coffee in my robe. They ain't used to seeing me in my robe over on TikTok, I guess. Or look, I didn't even brush my hair. That's how today is gonna be. It's laid back Wednesday. That's what we should name it. Forget about the hump days. I'm already getting by. I'm already getting behind on the comments. That's the only problem. Yep, it's the second. Finally, we are here. Me after a week. Oh, the Dussehra holidays. I don't know about no Dussehra holidays. I can't get the third for another 6 months. Yeah, I mean, because Greg got his in December, his shot. So it was 10 months or 9-10 months. So that Donald Trump scary story, I watched that comedy story on Insta. It was, the one, my little TikTok. That's one thing. Listen, I didn't like the last president at all. Like y'all know how I felt. But I missed the comedy he brought because it really was like having a reality TV star as the president, right? And so I miss all the jokes I can tell with him. He was the best joker to tell jokes on. Biden ain't funny to tell jokes with. They're sleepy, but that ain't funny. He ain't funny. Trump was funny to tell jokes about. But thank you, Gold. I found that short pretty funny too. Very well. How are you doing, Amanda? Just now I think about you. Oh, so you were saying you thought about me and then I went live? That was fate telling you. First dose vaccine, I had too high. Oh, wait, look, Rajiv said for the first dose of vaccine, I too had a high fever. Well, he didn't have anything for the first dose and the second, nothing like sore arm. I mean, everybody gets that, the sore arm, right? But he didn't have a fever, not even the headaches like they talk about, nothing. But when he got that booster, the third, oh, he was not feeling good like all day, which now it makes me nervous. I'm like, oh, because I should be coming up to get like a time to get a booster. It's been over 6 months for me. And I'm like, okay, I should, but I'm nervous because I was already having those symptoms for the first two. I'm like, I don't want to get, I don't want to get a booster. I'm gonna get it soon though. I should get it soon though because I have to fly on the plane to go back to New Orleans to bring Noah back. I really should get it soon. I'm just not looking forward to. Maybe I won't have any side effects. Maybe I won't have any. Melbourne is now 70%. Oh my God. Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky on it. 70%. That's great. Didn't Norway get something like that? It got over 70%. And then they lowered like their levels to what it was like, not as, I don't know, red level to yellow. I don't know what the levels are, but it was like from high alert COVID to they're back onto like normal. Well, probably not totally normal, but you know what I mean. Do you know that YouTuber Life to Game is out? I don't know. Do you know that YouTuber Life to Game is out? Like he got kicked out? Never heard of him. Is that how the name of the YouTuber Life to Game? And he's out where? Gold, you gotta fill me in on this. Akshay and Katrina gave Diwali November 5th. Oh, November. When does Diwali start? Is Diwali in November? Why did I kept thinking, oh, that's the Holi festival. Y'all, listen, y'all got too many festivals for me to keep up with. Diwali comes soon, right? And then the Holi's in like spring. I get them so mixed up. This is Rini from India. I am 12. Oh, hi, Rini. Sending love. Mwah. We're open on Friday, but cinemas don't open until next week. Once we are 80% fully vaxxed. Did you see Eternals yet? No. Well, the premiere was just last night. I mean, I was thinking about going to the premiere with because Tessa went and she was like, "Oh, come with us." Like, and my friend Amy, y'all know Amy's Bunny Hop and Tessa and all. They were like trying to talk me into it, but I'm like, I can't. I got Noah here. I got a baby. So like he's been, and y'all know I love a good red carpet. That's my favorite thing. But also too, I was like, I was going back and forth because I guess Greg could have took off. All right, yeah. But too, it's not the same. I'm a red carpet connoisseur. That's what I like to call myself. I love a red carpet. I go on the red carpet and it feels like home and the after parties and I get all the pictures with the celebrities and stuff. But I was talking to Tessa. I was like, I didn't get any pictures. She's like, no. I mean, they had them like they didn't have an after party. They didn't, they had like two different parts. They had to stay over here and the celebrities were over there. So you couldn't even kind of get close to them, which I understand. I mean, it's COVID. Celebrities don't want to get COVID. But that's why I was like, I don't want to go back to a red carpet until it's normal somewhat again. That's just how I felt. But now I'm like, oh, I want to see Eternals. I won't get to see it till November. It's like a Monday here. They're gonna have it at the IMAX for for review for the critics, the early screening. So I won't get to see it till November 1st. I know. I want to see it bad, and it made me sad, like see him on the red carpet. But then also in the back of mind, I'm like, well, it's not the same. It's not the same as they used to be. Anyway, Jet. Hi, Jet. How's your Halloween preparations? It's going good. I got my costume getting together. Guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween? Take a guess. It has to do with TV related. I'll give y'all that clue. It's TV related, like show. Now I'll even give you a better clue. Netflix related. Think of Netflix and see if y'all can guess. All right. That Donald Trump video was hilarious. Thank you. And because TikTok had just released like that text, but they made it like the ghost face, right? The guy from Scream. Hi, Sydney. Remember how he called the phone? So I was like, oh, I'm going to use this one. Hi, C Ready. Anya, if people asked, I missed my spot already. Better start catching up. Look, if people asked you to react to, to that one, which you reacted earlier was embarrassed, will you do it? To react. I remember that's one of my most popular videos because it was early on too when I first started doing like Bollywood stuff in Tollywood, the indie wood. Somebody's in school and they don't want it. You better pay attention in class over there, TikTok. That was early on. Like that was some years ago. I did that, and people were just giving requests at that time. I was like, sure, let me do it. Sure, sure. And then they gave that request. I was like, sure. And then I was totally shocked. Y'all know how I was not expecting that. So I would probably do it, but it won't be as fun because I know exactly what's coming up. Maybe I will have to do that. That would be kind of fun though. I don't know, because it's been so long I forget a lot of the scenes that were in it. I would have to see if now that I know what it's about, if I would still have the same reaction. Last day. Oh, today is the last day of the Durga Puja when goddess slew the demon. Oh, today is. Look at that. Oh, I'm looking beautiful. Thank you, C Ready. This is my look just out of bed. Just waking up in the morning. Plan to see Eternal soon. Won't be able to see the opening weekend, but I'll see it on $5 Tuesdays. Andrew H knows what I'm talking about. $5 Tuesdays. I like how you disabled the comments on that TikTok. This is the thing. I didn't even try to disable the comments on it. Ayan, I didn't even do that on purpose. Like YouTube did that to me, but I also put another short up before that with the little. It was the Honey Girls little bears or whatever. I was just showing them, and that one also has comments off. So somewhere in my settings, listen, this ain't even. You thought it was on purpose. Somewhere in my settings, the shorts are set for no comments. I would have liked the comments because I welcome harsh comments. Until they start getting on my nerves. Because I did a trailer reaction to that Fauci National Geographic. Remember he was like that special? And then I'm used to people started commenting that, oh, you this, all the slander. And at first I was like, oh, I don't care. But then it just started filling up my notifications. I was like, I'm done. I didn't know how to turn those comments off. Like this is how much I don't know. I didn't know how to turn those comments off because I was just done the clogging of the. I was like, I deleted it just because it was clogging up my notifications. So maybe I should learn how to turn comments on and off. Maybe this is a thing after being here like 5 years I don't know if it's been 3 years on YouTube. I should learn these little tricks. I'm actually really pissed at the person who spoiled it was so annoying. I know. I didn't even know about it until my friend who's like the Disney PR guy, I saw his tweet that, Disney's watching you or whatever. And so I had to ask, but I was like talking to Tessa and Amy and I was like, what spoilers? And it was from a Variety, like a big outlet, Variety. But I didn't get mad at the spoilers because then they were like, I asked them, I was like, what'd they spoil? And then they showed me the tweet. So I was like, I wasn't bad. I wanted to know what the fuss is about. But it kind of would have been neat to like been there and saw it and be surprised. No, I'm right. I'm with you, movie fan, because like that's how I am. If like I love surprises, but if I know a surprise is coming, if like my husband, like if it's my birthday and or he just gives me a present. Say he just gives me a present and wants to surprise me. Fine, surprise me. But then if he tells me, oh, I got you a present to surprise you, I'm gonna give it to you soon. I was like, no, you gotta give it to me now, because that ruins the surprise. So if I know already that it's coming, I don't have the patience, I guess. Hi, 1596. First time to the channel. Love your sense of humor and community. Subbed up Keep going. Oh, thank you, Highly Combustible Reacts. Oh, he's a reactor, or is it she? I don't know. He or she. Reaction channel. I'm gonna have to check out Highly Combustible Reacts. Don't trust them Twitter mutants spoiling everything. And I know, Andrew. I was shocked though. It was a big like Variety. That's like a big prestigious kind of outlet that spoiled it. Such an irony. The spooky season for US, such a good season to worship with Vishnu and Mahalakali for half of the month. I'm with you, Gold. Yeah, I got a sore arm after my second. My second was really, oh, after my second, I was really sick, but the day after I was okay. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I'm glad it didn't last that long. Hi, Video Corner. Rishi said, YouTuber real life game released to public. Is a game. Oh, YouTuber Life 2. See, I thought they were saying the YouTuber. The YouTuber. Oh, I'm not a big video gamer either. Hi, Krishan Carr. We still have 1,000 cases a day, but we're doing good. At least Sydney has opened up for a week and hasn't had a lot of cases there. Only 237 today. Diwali is on November 5th. Okay. So I don't know why I was thinking about it being early spring, but I think I got, because the Holi Festival is like in the spring, right? I get those two confused. And the stars, the different year to year. Will you celebrate Diwali there? I mean, I didn't even know what date it was. I wasn't on planet to, but I'm gonna have to really, because I knew there's Diwali. I don't know the history behind it, like why they have that festival, which maybe I need to learn about that. But I also know it's like the festival of lights, right? I know that Diwali, and they do the fireworks and they light lights. But I'm gonna have to learn more about it. Amal! You did that. Hi. Aradra. Hey, today is, I know someone was saying it's the last day. You should have gone. It would have been fun. I was watching it live and the blue carpet was so cool. I know, but it's not the same movie, fan. I was like, maybe next time. I just wanted to be like at least closer to normal. Like my thing, when I love to go on the red carpets, is to like talk to the celebrities and all that. And you don't get to really do it with this COVID time. It's different. So why am I going just to like stand there on the carpet? No. And talk to other people, other YouTubers and review. Because like, I mean, we know the Real Rejects was there. And even that people know Jabby, he's the Bollywood person. So Tess was telling me how she was talking to him and stuff. And I was like, oh, I would have loved to talk to Jabby because we both do the Bollywood stuff. But I mean, I could do that other times, not. I want to talk to the celebrities when I go to a red carpet. That's what I want to do. So I didn't feel like it would have been the same. Change my, hi, cutie. Uh-oh, lost my spot. This is the thing. Well, it always tells me, all right. I'm really far behind. Here I am. Let me tell you, you should attend a 9-day festival worshiping goddess. I enjoyed the temple, the goddess of this, and decorated 9 avatars for 9 days. I would love to go to any of the festivals there. Any of them. Where were you? You didn't come live. I know I couldn't. I had work. I went and saw Dune. That's my work. I know people are like, oh, your work, so you got to see all these movies and stuff for your work. I was like, yeah. But sometimes it's not as enjoyable, especially when you have to watch something you think's terrible and you can't stand it and you have to just like keep watching it and you're not even interested. That's tough. That's a tough life. I shouldn't complain. Amanda, do you live at New Orleans? I was born in New Orleans. That's where I was born and most of my family live. But I don't live there now. I live in St. Louis. But that's where I go back and visit all the time. So I am Pabri. Oh, Pabri, I know Pabritra. What have you been watching lately? Just don't look at Variety on Twitter because they spoiled it. Yeah. What have I been watching? I know I have a lot of stuff coming up. I have a lot of stuff coming up watching. I just got the screener for the Army of Thieves, which I'm excited to see that because I like that Army of the Dead, and this is the prequel, so I have to watch that one. I have some other stuff. Oh, I'm going to see tomorrow night The French Dispatch. I don't know much about that, but it's one of those artsy films. So Greg's going with me because he loves the artsy films. So I was like, okay, let's do that. Next week I'm gonna see that Last Night in Soho. Now listen, I'm still thinking about that one because y'all know I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary movies. So that one I heard scary. Greg's definitely going with me to that one. We'll see if I chicken out because sometimes I'll say I'm going to it and then don't tell me anything bad about it because if it's scary or whatever, because then I'm gonna check it out and not go. Hi, honey. I'm doing good. Happy. Is that what you call today? The last day of the Durga Puja? Lakshmi Puja? Ghostface. Ghostface is the Scream guy, from the movie Scream, and he has the face like the ghost. Have you ever ate Indian food? Hello, yes. I just ate Indian food last night. Well, speaking of, and I posted, oh yeah, because I posted a picture of Noah. I fed Noah some like Indian food the first time. He loved it. Wanted 2 bowls. We had the tikka masala, rice, and naan. First he had the naan. He was eating that naan up. He loved the naan. And then I gave him a bowl of the tikka masala, like chicken tikka masala. Then he ate that up and wanted the second bowl. So I was like, okay, I just kept feeding him. He loved it. So all the time we eat it. Do you like Selena Gomez? Oh, I think she's sweet. She's one of those that seems like like she's not too diva-ish, I feel like. Hollywood costume is, how did you know? Siyesh! He guessed my Halloween costume. Well, it's a squid doll. Well, I don't know the doll. Squid doll? Wait, it's Squid Game. Was that what you're guessing? The Squid Game? I'm gonna go as one of the square guys. I just got one of those masks with the squares and then like a hot pink hoodie and stuff. That's what I'm gonna be. I keep telling, I don't tell that. I keep telling Greg, I was like, what are you going? Because I don't care, we're adults, but we still like to dress up in costumes. And I tell him he should go as Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend. Remember the one that she said he had the sword? I said, that's what you should go as. Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend. That'd probably be an easy costume to go as. And then, so I'm bringing Noah back to New Orleans November 2nd so he can do Halloween with us. But I'm nervous about him because I got him all these Spider-Man, Batman. Like there were all these older costumes that were my nephews who gave it to Noah. But he does not like wearing them. Every time I try to get him, I keep telling him, you have to wear this to trick or treat. If you want treats, if you want candy, you gotta wear this. And so we try to and he cries every time I even get it out. I'm like, let's put it on. He cries. I don't know how he's gonna be able. I'll have to keep y'all in touch with that because I don't know how he's gonna be able to do Halloween if he won't wear a costume. The 10th day of the festival, they recreated the battlefield between her. Oh, and the demon. Playing Teen Tree, and God literally came in the body of the priest and slept. Oh, they recreated. Oh, I would love to see that. Is she on a lion too when they recreate it? Does anybody watch Squid Game? Yes, Andrew H. Dwelling on November 4th. Hi, Tejas. Is that from Stranger Things, your Halloween costume? No. I've already guessed it. Squid. Netflix gave me the screener for Army of Thieves. Yeah, I got it too. I'm excited to see it. There's something on your face. Where? My nose? I can't even tell my computer screen's dirty too. I know I need to clean it. So it looks like sometimes, look, I told you I didn't even brush my hair. Look at that. It's a mess. I just got up I went to bed really late. Army of the Dead prequel. There's something on. Why do you keep saying something on my face, Tejas? Oh, beauty. Oh. I was starting to get mad at Tejas and then he gave me a compliment. Oh, and Blair's over. I don't know if Blair's team might have left. That was sweet, Tejas. I was like, what's that on my face? Oh, that was sweet, Tejas. That just made my day. At the 11th day of the festival, why the most calm form was riding a swing, was happy to see her. Oh, now I want to know about the 11th day. Amanda, change your YouTube profile. Put something new. Why? I like my YouTube. I don't even know what's on my profile. I don't even know. It's on the 15th, but the holiday ended and included. Not today. Dusha, today is on Puja. Dusha already passed. Good food, good mood. Hi. At my local cinema, we have $8 Mondays and Tuesdays. They're awesome. Do you play Minecraft? I don't play any video games really. Celebrate Makala Ali. Love your thank you. Learning Gaza. Hi. Please call my name. Good food, good mood. What time is it there? It is night, morning. It's morning, like 9:39 a.m. in the morning. Which place would you love to go first when you come to India? Ritik Roshan's house. That's the truth. I'm sorry. You want to know the truth? If I had a place I could go first, like they'd be like, if you go to India, choose any place you could want to go to first. I'd pick my boyfriend's house. Hi, Learning Gaza. And when the cinemas open, I have many films to catch up on, and I'm going to be getting a lot of member points. Oh, I bet. Namaste, Naman. Actually, the 10th, I talked earlier about Goddess Festival, not today. Do you take lots of preparation before taking the interview? Oh, like when I interview the celebrities and stuff? Yeah, I mean, I have to first like watch the films, of course, whatever I'm interviewing them about. So I have to catch up on that. But then I do a lot of research, like things they've done in the past, movies they've done in the past, and any kind of like tidbits. Sometimes though, like if you're going to interview the stars and it's for a certain movie, the studio sometimes will send like a press kit kind of thing, and sometimes they're long. Like I'm not even talking about 5 pages. I mean, some of these can get to 20, 30 pages. Like they can get long, some of them. So, but it helps. Like you can research and just know behind the scenes of movies or how they got on the film. Or so, yeah. Usually, I'm a procrastinator, so I'll watch like the film right away. I'll have the film or the shows, whatever. But then sometimes, like if I have an interview in the afternoon, I'm like, oh, I got to start preparing for it, so I'll prepare all morning for the interview, which it takes a lot of the day. Like if I have an interview in the afternoon, I'm like, I can't get much else done during the day because I'm there preparing and getting questions ready. And it's frustrating too because sometimes you're doing all this preparing, getting questions ready. Like who did I just interview? Oh, you know who I just interviewed last week? It'll be coming on my channel too. Her Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried. How do you say her last name? Seyfried. And Finn, I forget his last name, but he was in the Ratchet. Y'all remember the Ratchet from Netflix? The Finn guy, and he was the psycho, like the killer. So they're doing a new movie together, Amanda Seyfried and him and Finn, a mouthful of air. Oh, that was a tearjerker one. That was a tearjerker. But I had a one-on-one, well, one on me, and then them two were together, and I watched the movie, spent all morning preparing, and then you get 5 minutes with them. So you're doing all this preparing. You usually get 5 minutes with them, and and then in that 5 minutes you get like 2 questions. So sometimes it goes by fast, and you're like, I did all this preparing for 5 minutes and 2 questions. But it's worth it. I like it. Imran Rashi new movie. I know I did a reaction to that new movie. I think, yeah, I think I did because that's what drew me to that new one to do the reaction. I was like, oh, I know he had like serial kisser. Good evening. Please call. I did. Oh, Gunet. He wanted to say Diwali is celebrated because Lord Ram returned to the palace by saving his wife Goddess. Oh, that's why. When he saved Sita from the island where that one guy kept, and then that Human helped, and I remember all that. Oh, that's why Diwali's. Oh, now I know. It was the return of the goddess Sita. Oh, now I see that. Now I know. I ain't gonna forget that now. Mm-mm. You shouldn't invite people to spoil things at premiere. I'm with you, movie fan, but this is variety. They ain't gonna be like, oh, we ain't inviting variety. I mean, that's a huge. Some of these outlets they just know, and that's why they do it. because they know they're like, oh, we're gonna get invited, of course. Like we're gonna have us at the movie premieres because we're such a big outlet. But I say, because it was a certain guy who did it, I say just don't let him. That's what I say. Of course, you have to invite Variety, but the one guy from Variety who did the spoiler, that's who you should not allow to come back. Which is your favorite place in India? I mean, how can I answer that if I've never been? How could I? I don't know. Why don't you reply to my Juro? I'm replying. It just takes me a while. I'm behind. Juro, her oh, see, movie fans already got on it. That's my movie fan always. Thank you, movie fan, for helping so much. I appreciate it. Must be cold there. 25 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's well, it's probably it got below 70 degrees Fahrenheit like at night. But I got anemia, the low iron in the blood, so I'm always cold anyway. But I'm real cold because like I got my thing, I got like this robe on me. You should see I got a blanket on my lap. I am like bundled like it's wintertime and it's only in the 70 degrees Fahrenheit here. Don't laugh at me. Can you please stop all the video, November 4th. Hi, Dits! And learning Gaza, Himalaya region is the oh, geez. Now I'm behind. Oh, I'm not too bad. Himalaya region is the most mysterious, also home of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. Recently, Himalaya fungi is found which can cure cancer. Really? I need to read up on that. It can cure cancer? That's good to know. Look, I'm in shock over here. I've not heard of this. Why is this fungi not everywhere now? No spam. Get them, movie fan, no spam. Eritrea, learning Gaza. Have you ever celebrated Holiday? I mean, I haven't. The color. Oh wait, Color Run in U.S. wasn't. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, but that makes sense now. That totally makes sense because Holly's all about with they throw the colors and that's what the Color Run. But no, I haven't celebrated the color. Look, yeah. Do I run? I don't listen. I always tell people, if you see me running, you better call the police because I'm running from something. I don't run. If I'm running, my life's in danger. So you better call the police. That's my philosophy. But oh, I do like watching the Color Run when people do it, and they usually like get all cute with their running outfits and like little tutus and skirts, and then they always when they're done, they have all the color. That's a fun one. I didn't know it was inspired by Holly, but it totally makes sense now. And now when I see people doing it, watch. When I see people participate, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna start saying that. If like on Facebook, if I see people, oh, do the Color Run, I'm like, oh, you celebrated Holly. I'm gonna tell them that. Watch. New movie trailer. I did that with the new movie trailer. Vipin, Ram. Ram from Ramayan. He rescued Sita from the demon and returned to his home. That's what while they celebrated. Now it makes sense. So much I have like known before, right? Like I've done reactions to Diwali and saw the festival of lights and everything, but I never had a true understanding. And now I do just from learning the history and the religion and I feel even closer to it now. I feel even closer just understanding all that now. Mahakali! Do you know YouTuber like Lauren Side, Tiffany, and I don't know any of those gold. I don't know any of those. Tiffany from I Has Cupquake. Never heard of them. This is bad though, because I don't really follow a lot, like probably hardly any. Even the YouTubers I know, I never really even watch their stuff. Is that bad? Because I'm just so busy doing my own. Like I have a website. I hardly read other people's websites because I'm just spending so much time on my own, or movie reviews. I never read other people. Well, I don't like reading other people's movie reviews because sometimes, look, I have a fear that if and I still read them sometimes, like people I just come across it, but I have a fear that if I read it with their opinions gonna get stuck in my brain, like my subconscious, and then I might like when I'm typing, start putting their thoughts in there too. I have that fear. That's why before I do a movie review, I'm like my friend Tessa, be like, oh, read my review, just proofread, just so ask me. I'm like, I can't. I haven't written mine yet. I always she'll be like, please. I'm like, no, I can't. I haven't written mine yet, and I don't want those thoughts getting stuck in my subconscious when I go to write mine. Do you? Because movie fan, you do movie reviews. Are you like that too? You don't want to be swayed by other people's opinions when you have that stuff. I want my own, like, night, just blank slate, watching it, my initial thoughts, my initial reactions, opinions. I'm getting all into this, huh? Hi, Jit. Today, I know, Laxm Puja. I don't. Everybody's seeing that. This is the big day. I want to know though if when they recreate her slaying the demon, is she on a lion? Because it won't. I feel like it wouldn't be authentic unless she was on the lion. Dune doesn't come out here till December. I was gonna go to Sydney for 2 days, seeing already sold out. Hopefully they release more tickets. And do you not? So wait, is it coming out in December in theaters, or do y'all? Because here it comes out in theaters and HBO Max on like the same day. They do the dual streaming, right? Oh, Blair is there. I always forget about my TikTok over there. Poor Blair. Well, if he's still there, Blair, hi. What was I saying? Oh, about Dune. But I'm telling you, movie fan, if you have the chance to see it in the theaters, that's where I suggest it. Because that when I, I screened it last week at the theater. I meant like it was made for the big screen because it is just gorgeous. Oh, and then visually just gorgeous, but also I thought like the sound with it. I mean, it has that what's his name? Zimmerman, who did the score of it, and but the sound with it and just that, how the theater has that Dolby Digital, like, oh, I just felt, and I felt like you need that because I didn't even give a movie review, but I'm gonna tell movie fan now. This is my Dune review. Because it's very slow paced. And you have to figure that. I mean, this is going to be a two-part movie, right? Dune. So you're going to figure that if they take a long time to build the story, and you have to have that. Unless, listen, if they didn't, I would be confused and probably complaining. So I appreciate that they are taking the time, going slow pace, building the story, developing the characters, but also, like, you can get bored with that easily. I can. Listen, I have ADD a little bit. So of course I'm just like, oh, you have to have action, action, action sometimes to keep me interested. And if I was at home watching it, I totally would have been like, you know, um, not, I wouldn't say bored, but just other things would attract my attention. It would. I would probably be losing interest, just get distracted with other things. So I'm glad, first of all, being in the theater, watching it and having my full attention, but also just being in the theater and the sound, you're just immersed into it. That it's just movie fan, especially not being in the theater so long. You know the difference in the theater and watching something at home. It's theater experience is like no other, and for this movie particularly, I feel like it needs to be seen there. So hopefully you can. I know you have to wait till December. I know you have to wait. Good though. I liked it. I really liked it. Hi, Anamika. What did he just say? SRK's son, Iron Khan, jailed in Durga case. What did he do? Today was his third hearing and didn't go in the bail. He's in jail from October 2nd. He's not eating. Oh, what is he jailed for? What Durga case? SRK's son? So that means, and he's been in jail since then. That means money can't even buy him out. That's what because SRK got some money. So money ain't even getting him out. What is the Durga case? I don't know nothing about this Durga case. Teachers, you got to fill me in. I didn't get to see a reaction for the Home Alone remake. It really doesn't look good. Oh, I don't think I even did it. Is that what he was talking about? That home? I know Rishi said something about it. Do you play Roblox? No, but my kids do. Well, my daughter, I don't know if she's still into it. My nephew, 100%. Aiden, oh, he loves the Roblox. I never played it. I never was a big gamer. Like, I'll get into games sometimes, like my phone games. I'll get into those little phone games. And I played like Among Us for a while. but I'm not a huge on the games. I don't know. I like board games. I like games that you play at home with like I like Monopoly, Trivia Pursuit. Like I love all those kind of games. Oh, and get a group. We'll have do that a lot with our friends. Have them over and have like a game night where we just sit around the table and play games and laugh and talk. A simple joke. Why crows are black? Because they always roam in sunlight. Why don't I get that on a joke? Is that one over my head? Hi, BTS world. Amanda, yesterday I saw one of your reactions on a horror video. Suddenly your coffee spit out. It was funny. Oh, I don't like scare. Like, this is the thing. I'll even do the reactions, but I don't like scary movies. And I'm forced to watch a lot. Like, I had to watch Halloween Kills last week because I have to cover these movies, that's my job. So I'm forced to like watch these, but I'm not a scary movie fan. I don't like them, especially if they jump at me. That's the big thing. My reflexes, like I got some reflexes. So if you scare me, like I'll tell my husband this or Zach. Sometimes Zach loves to scare me because he knows I'm real jumpy. So he'll come and scare me. I'm like, listen, don't if you come and scare me, don't be shocked if you get a backhand. Like I will. That's natural reflexes. I will karate. I will karate and kung fu kick. I will do it all. Bite, maybe. So I'm surprised. I don't remember doing that video reaction, but I'm not surprised. I spilled my spit out my coffee. I'm not. Matthew Lee, hi. Ritra. I don't know what that says. A Ritra. Her Last Night Noah is scary, but I'm excited to see it. The date is later November in Australia, so I'm going to be seeing it in British Film Festival 2 weeks early. Oh, good. I think it comes out here at the end of the month, or maybe beginning of November. It's soon now. I'm good. Amika, Eritrea, Germany is calling. Why is Germany calling? Oh, you're just saying hi. Squid Game costume, awesome. I know. I hope my mask gets here. Because I know my Squid Game guys, I could make one easy probably. Like I've seen some people do it yourself costumes and they just put on like a black hat and some duct tape or something like that. I can do that. But I wanted a neat mask. And I ordered one, but it's coming from overseas. So I'm like, I hope it's here by Halloween because I know here in the US they're having all these problems with like ships that are imports and where they're all sitting outside with goods on them and there's nobody working the ships to bring the goods chain supply. I don't know. I just know that when I went to the store again, toilet paper was out again. So I'm like, oh, here we back again, all the toilet paper shortages. So that's all I know is it's messing with my toilet paper. And maybe I better at the very least, I could do like a quick do it yourself with the hat and do some tape or something. But I wanted a neat mask, so I'm waiting for that. We'll see if it comes in on time. I was excited about it till everybody started. I was like, now I see all over. Maybe just because I'm doing it now, I'm seeing it everywhere that everybody else is doing it. Now everybody keeps talking about Iran. I cannot. Imran, is that his name? His new. I know I did the reaction. I guess I didn't see it because what's the name of the movie? Let me go look. Because I had it up. What's the name of his new movie? I feel like I just. Oh yeah, The Book. Oh, that's why I remember now because I like the name of the name of the movie, The Book. I was like, The Book. All right, where am I at? They also gave me the one for Night Teeth. It was a really good vampire film. Oh, I didn't ask for that. But movie fan, like now, Netflix is getting on my nerves. So I shouldn't say good. I should be appreciative because now, like, I like to request the movies I want to see. Right? I'm like, oh, can I? Because I did the U season 3, and I have Army of Thieves, so I like to request the ones I want to see. But now they're just putting them in I have like 5 in my account now. And some of them were emailing me. They were like, oh, are you able to? And I'm like, I didn't ask for these. And one of them was for season 2. I never even seen season 1. And you want me to review it? Then I first have to watch all of season 1 and then all of season 2, and you want me to review it. Like, I feel like pressure now. They're just putting all this stuff in my account. Are they doing that? That's what I want to know. Are they doing that to you? I never dressed up for Halloween. Only wore Jason Matthew Lee. Why? Oh, I dress up every year. I do. This is the thing. Why does these holidays just have to be for young people, our kids? I'm young at heart. I want to have fun. I want to dress up in costumes. I even want to go trick or treating. I haven't gone that far. Well, I'm excited. I get to bring now Noah, the little one, door to door. Right? I'm excited because I get to be a part of. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go trick or treat. But why can't I just go as an adult? That's what I'm. This is how you stay young at heart. So who can Matthew Lee dress up this year? Even if you're not going trick or treating, are you going to pass out candy? Like even years I didn't go trick or treating before I had kids, and when I was too old to go trick or treat myself, I still would dress up and pass out candy in a costume. It's fun. Just do it. Matthew Lee, do it this year for me. Do it, Matthew Lee. Everybody, tell Matthew Lee. I don't even know if he's still here, but Matthew Lee, if you're still here, dress up for Halloween and pass out candy. I'm telling you, it'll be fun, and just sometimes you just have to be a kid at heart. You do. Where am I at? Amika. I'm doing good, Amika. When we react to Mahalakali's different looks or different, I have a. Oh, you know what? Gold, you told me to do this one. It was Kali's son, but I don't know. Should I do some different looks and different? I'll have to do more because that was one I was thinking the other day, and I was looking for videos, and I was like, I haven't done someone like Mahakali in a while. Did you try Mag? Oh, I haven't tried the Maggie noodles, but oh, Amal, I should have because so we made the tikka masala. Well, we had the sauce like in a jar, so we made that. Made some chicken, fried up in the ghee. Les, we are authentic over here. We do it all in the ghee, fry up the chicken, and then put in this. We buy the sauce because I'm not good at making sauces, so we buy the sauce and put it and let it simmer with the chicken. But we went and bought some naan. Sometimes I do make my own naan because naan's not too hard to make. But we went to the Indian restaurant down the street and bought some naan. But then my husband also got some kind of fried pepper chicken. I don't know. I never heard of it before. And so that's why they were like, oh, you want something else with naan? And they started naming stuff. And then they said something about fried pepper chicken. So he got it. It was good. It was spicy. But I should have asked, oh, next time I'm going to have to ask if they have the Maggie noodles. I can't forget that. Don't let me forget that, Mom. Holly was on a lion and that statue. But we know statue. You look. Oh, thank you, everybody. Look, I just woke up and got out of bed and didn't even get dressed. I put my robe on. I got my hair's a mess, and y'all still say, y'all making me feel good. Y'all making me feel. This is why I love you guys. Hi, Shasha. Do you love DC? Yeah, I do. I love Marvel and DC both. But look, what's my poster of? Of course I love DC. Pooja is different from Durga Puja in both the avatars. Goddess Kali. Oh, I didn't. There's so much to know about these. Look, I just learned what Diwali was about. And that's probably the first festival I really learned about was Holi. But I still don't, look, I don't even know what the Holi originated from. Then I learned about Diwali because I think those are really big ones, right? Like Diwali is a huge one. And I just knew it was like the lights that they light and do the fireworks and stuff. But I never knew like the history of them till like now. I am doing good, Shisha. Thank you. I hope you are. I know. I lost my spot. This just tells me all the comments I have to catch up on. I'm so far behind. Doctor Strange 2. You know some Doctor Strange 2. Don't tell me. But now I'm going to want to know. Did you see the Peacemaker trailer? Because it looks, yes, I reacted to it. Looks like a series is going to be fun. It does. It does. And I never knew much about the Peacemaker. I never knew much about him before. I never read those comics or anything. So I'm excited for that one. And it does. Now, watching the trailer made me want to kind of read the comics. But that John Cena, you know, I mean, he's a wrestler, right? But I mean, another great look at The Rock. He did good, like breaking out, and John Cena too. Why do I just love John Cena in comedy roles though? Because I've seen both, right? He was in what was it? The new one, the Fast and Is it the Nine? Was the new one, right? He was the bad guy in that, which I was like, oh, he was a good bad guy. He was. But when he plays comedy roles, I just love it. There's some that people hate movies. What was the one when he was like he took on the little kids playing with fire? Was that the name of it? And it was the dumbest movie. It was. But I liked it because John Cena I thought was so funny in it. Like he had me cracking up. It was like everybody hated the movie, but I was like, I liked it because John Cena in comedy, I just love. And so in The Peacemaker, I thought the same thing. I was like, I really like him just breaking out doing some because all these comic book like The Peacemaker and stuff, they're gonna have all that comedy in it. And he just cracked me up. I was laughing at the trailer too. We miss you a lot. Oh, I need a lot of. I need to. I need to do some Lada. I love Lotta J. Lotta J always brings out the emotion. So when I need like a good cry or something, that's when I want to listen. I feel like I did a Lotta song recently, but you know what? It wasn't a real old one, but it was blocked. That's what it was, SJ. Because I was like, oh, I remember doing it. It was probably a month or so ago though. But then I was like, oh, and it's Lotta J. I haven't done Lotta J in a while. And then they blocked it. And YouTube just gets on my nerves. And people asking, why is your videos? Because some of them you see that's like cloudy. You can't see the little thing. I'm like, that's because they blocked it. And they let you go back and edit and blur it out to try to, and sometimes they don't even care. Even when you blur it out, they'll still block it. I know they made at the DC fandom that some Wonder Woman 3 news had came out too. Have you like tried cereal? The God. So everybody's been asking me, Samina, this Ganesh series. I can't even say that first one. Vig Hara Ganesh. But I can't find it here. I was like, where do you watch it? It's not in my Hotstar app. They were like, well, it's on YouTube, but no subtitles. So I don't understand what they say. And then they were like, oh, it's the Sony Live. Is it Sony Live app? I went to search for that. Can't get Sony Live here. Like it's not available here. So I can't watch it. But everybody I get a lot of requests for this. And it's frustrating because I'm like, oh, this must be really good. I have no way to watch it. What did he just say? On October 15th, we celebrated Dashuri. It's on the day Lord Ram killed. Oh, why did I just lose my spot? Oh, here it is. The day Lord Ram killed 10 heads demon. Oh, the raven, and saved his wife Sita. When they returned to the kingdom, welcome by lighting the dot. Yes, Diwali. Okay. So, our October. So it took them that long to return. It took them I guess, well, you got to try. They didn't have planes back then. Hi, Jathar. Ritik Roshan. I have a Diwali. I always see you don't understand what leaves. Wait, I always see you don't understand what leaves it is in Mahakali videos. It's neem, holy basil, or highly spiritual. Remember. I'm kind of confused by that comment. The holy basil, like the herb basil? You're going to have to explain that some more to me, Gold. Hi, Amanda. I am good, Rishab. Home sweet home. Nice to see you live. Thank you, Nitin. Sending my love. After Maha, you should start. Yes, I was thinking about. I would love to do the Mahakali series too, and I want to do some. That we're talking about Diwali, like the Lord Ram and the Sita. Like, they're a good series for them to watch. I know some people. There was that. I thought somebody gave me some like things to react to from a series of that, but I didn't. I saw that there was a few. I was looking on my Hotstar app, but I didn't know a good one, so I'm gonna have to get some of that. But yes, I can't watch that Ganesh one. Like the YouTube video, there are no English. I couldn't find any English subtitles on those, and I am bummed because people have been like over and over. I get those the request for that Ganesh so much. Movie fan has lag. Dirk case. I don't know the Dirk case. Once asked Amanda, she doesn't watch anime. No, I don't. Everything okay on your end, Amanda, or is it just me? I think I'm fine. Anybody else having problems? I hope you're better now. I'm far. Look, I'm now that I got to these comments. You're probably, you probably got, it's taking me. I know I'm far behind. I'm all right. I'm gonna try to go fast. Let me try to go fast. Do you like horror movies? Like ever think of reviewing them? maybe, maybe they missed the first part. We're talking about the horror. You search kind of festival, it will come up. Sorry for request, but to feed your curiosity, but it's different. They use demon statues instead of plain. Is it different there? Which is your favorite Little Krishna episode? That's a good one because I love the last ones that was the baby Krishna. I don't know what look anyway. Even little kids have a special place in my heart. You look at me. I have Noah here for 2 months and I love it. It's not like it's people are like, oh, that's a lot taking on for 2 months a toddler and all this. I'm like, but I love it because I mean, I just have this special place in my heart for little kids, babies, and elderly people. That's what I mean. Everybody, of course. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't like regular PRT. Sometimes I don't like teenagers. My kid, that could be one because they got that's why I'm tired today. I was up a long story, but Zach was in trouble for schoolwork. So we were up late and I was having him do a sign because he wasn't turning in a sign. Oh, I was so mad. Anyway, probably the ones when he's the littlest babies, those last ones. Oh, I just love those. I just wanted to pick him up and kiss him and oh, I hope movie fan. I hope it's working for you now. Man, I always notice a thing in your reaction that when you react to a song, if the song is so mellow and beautiful, tears will be in your eyes, but the scenes of the song will not be emotional. Oh, you're saying that if I'm watching the video, like the scenes are just fine, like normal, but that I'm getting emotional. That's like I think it's both things, but sometimes and it's weird because I won't even know the words of the song, right? I won't even know sometimes the words what they're singing, but I just feel like the melody and the heart in the song sometimes that it just brings I'm an emotional person. I am. And I feel like the older I get, the more 'cause, I'll be listening to a song and when you start to feel like it well up and you get the tingling in your nose and the eyes, and sometimes I'm like, "Why am I starting to cry? Like, this ain't even sad," but it starts just bringing up these emotions, and melodies and songs will do that to me every time. But, it ain't that strange that I don't know the words because I don't even know words to like English songs. My family will make fun of me, especially my husband, because he's a musician. So he always knows all the words, like what they singing. He's like, oh, that song's about this. I will just be singing something and I won't even know like what they're singing about. I'll just like, "Buh, buh, buh." Well, sometimes that's the thing. I'll just sing and not even sing the words. I'll be like, "Buh, buh, buh, buh," even if it's an English song, "Buh, buh, 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 buh," I don't even pay attention because it's like the melody that gets me. So if a song, even if like the video doesn't have certain scenes that are sad or even because I mean you can cry from happy tears too. So if they're not wanting to make it, sometimes it's just the melody of it, not even the words, because I don't even know the words. Shubham's here. Hi, Shubham. You should try Shri Krishna and Malaya filters on Instagram. They got filters on Instagram. I never know how to use those Instagram filters. Is it when you're doing your stories that you find? How do you find them? I'm gonna have to look. Maybe I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna make myself my hot coffee. I hope it's on my. Is it all Instagram? Because that's why I get upset when they're like, "Oh, watch it on Sony Live app." I'm like, they don't have it here. Iran Khan, I saw drag police car news. What is this dirt case? What did you eat in India restaurant last day? I had tikka masala and naan. Not Durga, I mean Durg case. Yeah, what is the dirt? I'm gonna have to Google that too. Hey Amanda, why don't you reply to me? Soma. I always reply. Do you know? And during Diwali, there was a demon who tried to marry goddess, and 160 women had tried to harass them, but Mahakali came in form and killed him. That was There was a demon. Oh, see, I thought it was about Sita, but now too during Diwali, there's also God, Mahakali. So, I never knew this. I'll have to see. There's so much I still have to learn. Sometimes, like my husband asks, like, What do you run out of videos to react to and all this?" I'm like, "Never," especially when I'm doing this because there's like so many series, and he's what? Listen, I have him watching the Mahabharata series with me. I do. He knows, and I was surprised because I'll just be watching, and sometimes, like last night, just watching the shows, and he starts making comments. Oh, there's Beam doing this. Oh, there's like he knows all the characters too. I was like, look at you. He's getting into it. I was like, look at you getting into this. And it makes me happy. It does. But there's just so many. Like I'm only on season, what, 10 now. And I feel like I've been watching this forever. And there's just so many, there's like 25 seasons like left. And I'm not even halfway through. There's just so much. You love my hair? Thank you. I just have it pulled up, look, in a messy bun, and I didn't even really brush it good. You should have listened to watch B.R. Chopra, which is more authentic, the hot star. I agree with you, Ayan. I can agree with you there because a lot of times when I'm reacting or talking about the review of the Mahabharata and this one, and I start getting upset about something, and people will come up and like, "Oh, that ain't really happened. That's just for TV." And then I'm like, why are they lying to me then? Why are they lying to me? This didn't really happen. So I've heard that the BR Chopra one is like more authentic, but isn't it just you can watch it on YouTube? Or plus this one, I can't watch that one though because all the actors in this one I already love. Like I see the Krishna in the Mahabharata, and that for me now has like I can't see any other series that has Krishna without him. I feel like that sometimes. I'm like, he's in my mind, he's the best actor for Krishna. And then Arjun, hello. I have a crush on Arjun. It's not healthy because he's an historical figure. Like he was, well, how when was 5,000 years ago? Maybe I just have a crush on that actor too. He's good looking. So how does half cut apple look like? Shove ham. Why did I forget? It looks like the second hat, the other side. Oh, this is how bad of a memory I have, Shove ham. You think I'm joking? But it's been 3 weeks. Remember, I did figure out. Remember, you asked me a question about the cake, and I had figured out, but now I even forgot what the question was. And I figured it out, but now I don't even remember. I have a terrible memory too. That's probably people were like, "You should learn Hindi." And I could never I could never remember. People teach me words and I forget it the next day. That's how bad my memory is. Probably because I'm just so busy. There's so many things going on. It's hard to just focus. Last time I tested geography skills because I heard Americans are weak in geography. But you guys sometimes even forget that Alaska also comes. I know Alaska's in the U.S. and I know where it is on the map. Our heart is historical count. Our culture and heritage Drupal was very nice to accept. What do you think of Scream trailer? Oh, I liked it. I did. I think too, just because it had all like the OG characters, right? I mean, it had what's his name, David Arquette. Like it had the Nev Campbell. It had the Monica. What's it? Courtney Cox. Russia sold it to the USA. Now it's oh good, movie fans working. Ariane Khan was just attending a party and it was shown it was a rave party. Rave? Is it rave? Ariane Khan did not even so it had drugs at the party. It's false they're just targeting him because he is SRK's son. Mm-mm. And that's sad. Like if that's the reason they're targeting him. But I mean, that's like it just shows you, like he's still in jail. SRK has all the fame and money, and he can't get him out. That's sad. So So over in India, are drugs like huge offenses that he can, if he just consumed a little bit of drugs, can he go to jail for a long time? Because I feel here like stigma of drugs is getting less and less, right? Especially, I mean, like look at marijuana. Even in my state, we have like legal for medical use, but even some other states, it's recreate. Like anybody, you can Illinois. Like I can go 15 minutes across the river and buy marijuana there, and it's legal. And you can so marijuana is very like it used to be more of you can go to jail, especially if you have so much on you stuff, but it's getting less and less. And other drugs too. I mean, there's still some drugs that are what are the big ones like heroin, like what those terrible, the ones they shoot up and all that stuff. Ugh, I don't know how people could do that. Why would you want to put? I could never see how people could do the drugs where they got to stick the needles in them. Oh no! Oh, or put it in their nose. Oh! I can't even because they have that spray sometimes if your nose is clogged up and they spray that stuff in it and it helps clear it out. I could never even do that. People try, even when I have stuffed nose, because Greg could do that. He can spray it, and it's like, and when I have a stuffy nose spray, I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I can't even do that. So I never understood how people could do that. But anyway, that's what I feel like if that happened here, they wouldn't if you just did a little bit of drugs at a party like that, they would not even go to jail probably. Maybe. It depends. Depends on the kind of drugs, but it must be super strict there. Absolutely love your hair. Thank you. Has such a nice smile. Thank you. Watch Diary. How are you going to celebrate Diwali? Amanda, do you Indian makeup and come live someday? Indian makeup. I wish I had an Indian friend that was a girl here. I do. I really wish it sometimes because I would be like, oh, help me dress up in the sari and the jewels and even last night, I was watching the Mahabharata and then who was on there? Kunti and they had some other girl. Oh, it was because they're doing Draupadi's for where she picks the husband or whatever. And even the women, like they and the men too, they have like all these neat little symbols here and all. And I was like, I want one of those. How do you get them? Or even a bindi, like my own little. I would love to do that. I would love to like do myself, like do that, do the makeup they had, the jewelry, and put a sari on good. But I need someone to help, like an India friend here, or like a Indian friend, a girl who knows how to do all the saris. I guess guys could too. Do y'all know? Like the guys who are here from India, do y'all know how to put on a sari? Like, is this something you learn? I don't know. I don't think because look, I don't even know how to do man stuff here. Like my son went to a dance last week, right? And he had a tie, and I was like, I don't know how to do a tie. I was like, I never had to do a tie. So I wonder too if that's how like guys are there. They don't know how to do the saris because they never really have to wear them, right? Amanda, oh wait, use water instead of toilet paper. Oh yeah, I do. So yes, we have one of those. The bidet. I don't like it. It's too cold. Like if you use it and then you press the button, it sprays the cold water and I freeze. I can't do it. I can't. Maybe like I told my husband, I was like, can't you make this water warm? Like put on the warm for it. I don't think the warm goes to the toilet. It's all cold water. Make some dance reels yourself of Bollywood songs. Ah, no, but I would have to then, you see them all? I would have to then, I want to get the sari on and dress up and do the dances. I would even learn some of them. Oh, I should do that though. I'd love to How far are you reacted into reading? I'm I still a while. I haven't been able to read much since I had Noah here. I mean, he takes up a lot of time in between just taking care of the toddler. I try to work in between. So I was remember I was doing a lot of meditation. I haven't been able to done that either. I have no time. I know, but I plan on Shubham. I plan on starting my meditation back up in a couple weeks after he leaves, and read him getting back into the Gita. Oh, I have plans, but it's been put on hold because of this little guy I have. You watching Succession? Oh, I haven't watched that movie fan Succession. Hi, Kulaja. Can you do some reactions for? See, everybody asked me for this. Oh wait, is this a different one? Because it says kind of, but it looks the Gannett. There's no see everybody's. This must be such a great series that I'm missing out on, and I'm so sad I'm missing out on it. How can I watch it? I need English subtitles, number one. They don't have those on YouTube. And I don't get that Sony Live app. I need to watch this though. Why doesn't Hotstar pick this up? That's the first place I look for it on Hotstar. I have a request in Netflix. Amazon just gives them to me. I have a request Netflix. Oh yeah, Amazon just gives them to me. But I don't feel like, but Netflix just started giving to me. But Amazon and Apple TV Plus and Hulu. I mean, I get a lot of those. They just on there, right? They just have all of it. Apple TV Plus, oh, it's just the whole huge list of the movies, the shows, and whatever you want to watch. I don't feel pressure when those, because they're all there. Just you pick. They let you pick. Amazon too. Amazon just like you pick, let you pick. But Netflix, it's like they specifically add it to my account and then send me the screener things like the letters and all that. And then I feel like that feels like pressure to me, movie thing. Which flower you like the most? I love a sunflower. I think they're so pretty. I'm not big on flowers though. Like I like, I like my gardens, growing the vegetables and the food. But flowers, I'm like, they're pretty, but they're just nice to look at. I like to grow something that's you can use, I like that's why I like sunflowers, I think too. Because like my family's grow like my mom and dad, they're growing them and you can like grow it and they get huge and they're beautiful, but also you have the seeds. I just like growing things that are useful. Please watch B.R. Chopra's Maharaj come to India this time to celebrate Diwali. Boom, boom. I was surprised A24 sent me one. I was like, what? This was for Green Knight. Oh, that's neat. Coming to Amazon. Have you gone to LGBTQ pub disco? I've been to one before, long time ago, like a gay club. I've been to one. Uh-oh, lost my spot. How far behind am I? Oh, this just, when I lose it, it just gets me down because I got to, all right, so I'm going to go fast. I'm going to go fast. Look how far behind I am. I'm going to go fast. Where am I at? Wait, now I think I went too far. Did I go too far? I'm just going to start here. I'm just like, I can't even find where I lost my spot. I would suggest you read Dinner written from there. Might end up a question. Did I reread during Trump? USA had a similar wave of COVID, and now during Biden. So why blame Trump for COVID mismanagement? Oh, we're getting political. And no, it wasn't similar. During Trump, it was we had way worse. But now it's similar, but it's very specific to certain states. So now it's specific to certain states, like Texas, Florida. They're all the states that they pass things that says like places can't, like in Texas, they passed a law in Texas which says restaurants can't require masks. Like they can't even say if you want to come in a restaurant, you have to wear a mask. No, they can't even do that. So they're passing laws saying like the opposite. Instead of mandating masks, saying, oh, you have to wear a mask to come in here play, they do the opposite. They're saying these restaurants can't tell you to wear a mask. If you want to go in their restaurant on their property and you don't want to wear a mask, you can do it, even if they say so. Like, so now it really comes down to these specific states that are doing so bad just because they're like in Florida, they pass those things that schools can't mandate the mask. So they're telling schools that are having these huge I remember, look, see, you got me on my politics. Anyway, that's the reason, Shabam. That's the reason it's so bad now. Matthew Lee, I tried. Maggie noodles, instant noodle, which you cook. The packet has noodle cake and tastemaker, boil the water. Oh, I could probably go to the store and get that then. Where's Pepper? Pepper's outside. Do you believe in Krishna? Yes. I mean, we have historical proof too that Dwarka city, like, oh yeah. Also, Maggie is made in many different ways. I can probably go to the Indian store and find. I'm gonna have to go and ask them some that Maggie. If I can do that at home, where are YouTube shorts? No new shorts. Yeah, I had two yesterday, Shubham. That's what people were talking about. The one with the scary movie. Oh, Shubham was over there taking up for Trump. Now I can't wait for to see my new short. I'll give you the request, a react video. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll tell you if you don't want to, but I want to know. Wasn't expecting. Who is more funny, Gree or you? Grew, or you? Nina, do you allowed to put nose ring? I recommend. I was even thinking that. Wouldn't that look neat with a little nose ring? And then I want the big hoop on it because that's the married women get that, right? I was even thinking I like one. I don't like pain on my chicken. So I think that's going to hurt, but I would love to have one. Where's Greg? Several blue moons have passed. The blue moon here again. Greg is at work at this time. They're blocking because of song, not because of video. No, sometimes it's video because when they block too, you can go and see why they block. So if it's a video, they'll have like a little camera on there. And if it's the song, it'll be something else. Like they'll say audio. But because it's harder to, you know why, Shubham? It's harder to track the audio. Like they have in the YouTube's algorithms and all their workings, they can spot that a video is on your content, a certain video, and they spot it right away. I think audio, it takes longer time for them to spot it. Where am I at? Pixar has made a short film of Hindu gods. Really? What's the name of it? It's available on. Oh, I'm gonna have to, because you know I love me some Pixar. Go for Old Ramayan with subtitles. There are Maggie and tea stalls in mountainous region. Different feeling eating Maggie's beautiful location, cool breeze. Yes, from Sri Lanka to North India. Took 20 years of travel. Oh, okay. 20, I said 20 years, 20 days. Ganesh has subtitles on YouTube. You should watch episode. See, the ones I was looking for, I could. Rud Ra. If you're going to have to try to find me some links of this. Because I was looking, I couldn't find subtitles. The truth is they have planes in the period around me. And really? They had planes. Basil, herb basil. Oh, I know. See, I grow basil. I grow basil out there. It's a holy. I grow basil. Am I growing the holy basil? What's your favorite character? I mean, listen, I have a video. Go search for it. I'm gonna do this after I think, oh, I should be doing it soon. I was thinking after like every 5 seasons. So after season 5, I ranked like my top 5 favorites. Search for it. My top 5 favorite Mahabharata characters. And I think as it goes on and we see get introduced to the new people and everything. Cause like Draupadi wasn't in when I did, that ranking. So I'm going to have to start. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe it's every 5 too much. Cause maybe we'll see. But I want to do it soon because I got a lot of new characters. So Shubham, how do you do? Oh wait, how do you say it? Vignaharata? That's hard. Like to say it fast. Vignaharata. How is your cootie pepper? Well, if you want to react to Ganesh series, then react to Baha Ganesh. Oh, I love animated. Oh, I'm gonna have to Baha Ganesh. Do you have interest in him? Yes. Hinduism, very much. If you can't tell, where's Vicky at? Because he always calls me the little Miss Little Krishna. Did your apple tree survive? I mean, it's getting cold now. It's still out there, but the leaves are falling off. Like it's getting fall here and cold. What time is happening there? It's 10:30 here. Very much behind the. I know, like a half an hour. All right, I'm going fast. Oh no, please tell me I'm not late. Oh, just the guys here. How about Zooby Dooby song? I did that one. Why is nobody? Are you telling me to react to Zooby Dooby? I just did that one too. I don't think Shubham has been to my channel in a while. I don't think he has. How have you been, ma'am? Got positive vibes. Even here you are. Oh, I'm good, hater. See how did you? Yeah, I saw Halloween Kills. Oh, we're scared. Haven't seen it yet. Was wondering what your thoughts were. I liked it. I don't think it was too scary. I didn't like it as much as the first one. This one I just felt like it had some good kills. I thought it was they tried to do it real artistic, like slow motion kills and stuff, which I like movie fan. I was like, "Oh, I like this kinda artistic twist to it." Maybe that's why I wasn't as scared too, because some of it there was like slow motion kills. I was like, "Oh, I can get into that." But as far as the story, I mean, we know they have another one coming, right? So this one I felt is just like I felt like this one is a filler to like the last one. Like the first one, the reboot, I liked. I did. This one, I'm like, I have a feeling though, the way it just leads up, it got psychological. It was all right. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. Let's say that. Uh oh, I'm missing more people over there. Hi, Day. Do you know my friends call? Oh wait, I'm starting to miss your husband. Oh, I'm gonna tell him. Do you know my friends call me Devdas, and to know the reason they call me to watch the movie. I can't though. I tried to watch it because was it Shubham? Was it you that was Devdas, right? Or was another? It was another. It was a Shubham, but I have a couple Shubhams that come on here, and Devdas. It's probably you because you said. But then I was like, oh, it has to have the. I don't have the Eros app, and I am not buying another app. Like I pay so much money already on all these apps. So then I found the Three Idiots, which oh, if Shubham, if you haven't seen my Three Idiots review, I loved that one. But I really want to see it. I don't have the that's the thing is look, I don't have the Sony Live. I can't watch that one. Drug case. Oh, TJ, now it makes sense. Drug case. I was like, what is the Derg case? What is the Derg? The drug case. I get it now. All right, I'm going. I tell you, I'm going fast because I'm honestly frustrated and a little. Oh, why is Why you, Mr. Curious? Why are you frustrated and annoyed? I'm going now. Love you. Oh, bye, Amal. He's probably gone. I'm so bummed. I'm gonna go fast. It makes us happy when you recognize the holy carrot. Oh, I really want to make another video. Oh, you still having problems with your computer, Mr. Curious? I bet you're frustrated. Black. Try black. I've had black. I like my favorite color for my hair is red. I just love it. So next time, watch original or a series. Complete your Gita book. VR Chopra. I know it's very accurate. I know that's one thing too. People are always like with VR Chopra one's more accurate. But already I'm into this one. I'm already connected to the characters and I think it'll be hard to switch now. I really want but you're right. I do feel like so much that they mislead me on and I get like invested in it and then people tell me that's just they just added that and wasn't real. So it does get frustrating sometimes. I would like more accuracy in this one. I do agree with that. I really want to make another. Oh, I know you do, Mr. Curious. I hope your computer. Maybe Christmas is coming. Ask for a new computer for Christmas. Wish I could stay. It's late. Oh, bye, movie fan. Probably already. Bye, movie fan. Imagine being a Drake. I know. I would love to have a sorry. Cut. Oh wait, cut cake 8 parts by slicing it only 3 times. That was wait 3 times. No, I forgot how to do it. I thought it was 4, but no, that wouldn't make sense. Oh wait, I remember. I remember Shabam because you had me stumped there, and I was trying to figure all day. You got to slice it one way this way, and then 2 ways that way. Got it, Shabam. I remember now. I need another one. Christmas is look. Ask Santa, Mr. Curious. Say hi, Hindu. Was there? I'm gonna have to go fast. I'm so far behind on the comments, and I gotta catch up and go soon. Rishi said, "Grow. Do you grow marijuana?" No, I don't grow it. I don't think it's legal. Well, no, you can get if you have your medical, you can grow it here if you have like a certain card to grow it. But no, I don't want to grow it. I'm afraid if I grow because I have all my plants out there and sometimes the little animals get into it, the rabbits. What if I grow the marijuana and the rabbits? I would have high rabbits everywhere. It's a crime in India. In other countries, it's quite legal, but in India, it's not allowed to have even a little. And it seems like a harsh crime there, huh? When we eat mango and lemon lime pickle. I haven't seen it anywhere. I haven't seen this lemon lime pickle mango anywhere. Here. I'm gonna have to go to India to eat that. You just said on live that Greg takes some stuff. Takes. You shouldn't have said on live that Greg takes some stuff. by spraying. Why? Like it's not it's like the stuff on the nose. That's like common here. Is that another is that illegal there? It's not like a drug. It's just like I think it's even saline or something that just clears out the nose. Because I know they do have one that's like you can get the doctor prescribes it. And it's not that. This is just the regular saline stuff. It ain't no drug. But it's not even if they did have the one that the doctor prescribed, that's still not like it's legal here too. Does that have some kind of other drug in it? I don't know. I never had it a doctor give it to me. I won't even take the saline stuff. Please try not to scream my earphones. Oh, that's hard. That's hard not to scream. I get loud when I get excited. Forget everything and tell me when Biden's going boom boom. Oh, here you boom boom. Shabham's doing his boom boom. If you want to celebrate Diwali, light up as many lamps as possible. That's what I'm gonna do. And fireworks. I have fireworks out there. People are gonna be like, why is she popping? Oh, you call them firecrackers, or they're gonna be like, why is she out there popping the fireworks? I'm like, y'all don't know it's Diwali? I'm gonna do it. Diwali is the festival. Yes, festival of lights. I'm reading about Jack Frost and Elsa. Oh, I remember that, Mr. Aquarius. I mean, you have, but I am not a celebrity in India. I am not. If I was, I would have Ritik, my boyfriend, knocking on my door. I'm not a celebrity. They practice. Oh, lost my spot. Well, I get to see how far behind. I need to really just go faster now, please. Oh, wait, here I am. Tied to, there I am, celebrity in India. Please watch The Good Witch. Oh, a couple people have been telling me about this Good Witch. Despite the fact that they're both competing industries, yeah, Facebook is going to change its name. I heard that they are. I heard something about that this morning. I didn't know if it was true, Shabham. Not talking about the fact they both have the same manner of powers, but Ganesh is available on YouTube with subtitles. You can see some episodes. I'm gonna have to look again. Like when I first looked, I couldn't find any with the subtitles. Talking about the fact they both understand. Oh, that's true. But you just a guy. We use flowers in puja or worshiping gods. So they are useful for us. Very, very Shabham. And they are here. I mean, we use sometimes to decorate. But this I get sad about flowers because too the minute you plant they die, right? Flowers die, if Greg knows not to give me flowers because he'll come and give me flower unless it's in a pot, then that could keep growing. But I don't just like giving you pick a flower and give it to me because I'm like then it just dies and it's kind of sad. I'll take one in the pot already. I just didn't understand why to just give flowers and then just put them there and then they die. I want to be a superhero since childhood. Who doesn't? How is Noah's doing good? Thanks for he's out here. That's why I have to try to wrap it up fast. Because I'm like, I hear him out there playing and stuff, and I'm sure he misses me. I fed him breakfast before I came. That's why I'm still in my nightgown, hardly brush my hair. It's because I couldn't. Usually I get up and just relax and get ready, have my coffee. But now I'm like changing diapers and feeding them breakfast and doing all this stuff. It's like, let's have a baby again. But I am going to be sad too. Like, it's kind of like a mixed emotions. I will be nice to have kind of the freedom back, not so stressful with a little baby. But oh, I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss them. Jack Frost riser centuries, take a bee notice, reach out to people. It's like burn 6 feet under. Oh, I liked it. Do you remember 6 feet under? The show? Teaches holy Indian basil is a magical herb that every Hindu home has. Watering it, praying, protects diseases and keeps you healthy. Is it different? So it's you called it magic. So you call it holy Indian basil. Is it a certain kind? Because I mean, I've grown different kinds here. Sweet basil. So is this a specific kind of basil? It's probably not what I'm growing then. I wonder. My basil does great too. Maybe that's like a sign. Rip to those whose chats Amanda has missed. No, I'm trying to not miss them. Where's the mug with the crazy Amanda written on it? I do need a mug, huh? Please react to Legend of Prince Rama movie. Elsa, the Frozen movie is more focused on Elsa first movie. I actually love close to people. She pushes them away. Hi, Persia. Remember, it's written that Maggie is prepared. 2 minutes. Oh, so I could do that. 2 minutes. Came back for a second. I remember last year during lockdown, I saw one of the main characters session at the supermarket. What? That's fun. Movie Fin came back just to tell me that. Afraid of hiring the people in closest to her. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mislead. I meant God doesn't have one name. He has Ram. Oh, I know that. Yes. Hi, Prajawal. Says hi. I'm trying to go really fast. I know no audio is easy to sort. So most people like the idea. 2 meetings, the people. I like that idea, Mr. Carius. Possibility that Elsa might be here. I mean, they said it too. That's always the speculation. Bye, Nana. Come again next week. Bye, Shabam. Oh, I told him I wouldn't yell. Vicky, the girl, where are you? Nice. Have India made sweets this Diwali at home? Three Idiots is one of Bollywood best movie. It broke many. It was. Listen, teachers. I was shocked how amazing that movie was. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. I know it was good. Everybody talked about it, and I saw a couple. I reacted to a couple scenes. I was like, oh, it's cute, funny. But wow, talk about a roller coaster of emotions. And did you see? I saw that one with the Kanga was just in that. How you say that name? The Lavi. I've been all into the movie watch, especially my films from over there. I've been all into it lately. Well, since it's October, I might as well talk about some kind of horror related thing. True. Although Christmas is coming up, so you might want to talk about Elsa more then and Jack Frost. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm catching up. Am I getting close? No, maybe not. Oh, wait, here I am. Which is it? Try to make another trick or treat movie. No, I know coronavirus, everything, but despite being a long time ago, it's actually a great Halloween movie. Super Dancer. Do you know recently historians are mentioning Jesus learned a form of yoga? Really? From the Hindu side. I love you. See, I feel like I've always had the Hindu in my bones. I always had the culture. I feel like I do because now when I'm learning stuff, I'm like, I've practiced yoga for probably since college. Since college. So I'm old. So what is that? Like 25 years ago? I started. I haven't done it so recently, but all through the years I have. I love yoga. I feel like it always calmed me and just made me feel great after doing, like so now I learned so many things that I already feel like I had it in my bones. I do. Computers are expensive nowadays. It's true. I know I feel you there. I think she's talking about nasal spray. It clears up your sinuses. Yeah. I don't know what they were thought I was talking about some kind of drugs. Greg don't do drugs. No, this is like the saline spray that I mean they have other stuff like they talk what are those neti pots? Those are just boiled. That's just water and steam that they put up the nose. I can't do any of that. I can't do any of that. Nasal spray is not a legal drug. No. But maybe that's why I said this different cultures. We have different stuff. You can buy, like doctors can give you special prescriptions for stuff to clear up your nose. And that has like chemicals in it. But this I think is like mostly just saline that you buy in the store. I love your reaction. Thank you, Mahalika. Thank you. Just the guy. My mom watches the show, The Good Witch. Yeah. Oh, see, everybody's talking about this. I need to watch it. There's just so much. I don't even know how much I want to watch and don't have time. That throne was gifted by Lord Indra. Can't wait for the Batman. Oh, Matthew Lee. Me and you both. I love me some Robert, or Edward, Twilight. And he looks so good in that. And he's such a good actor. I know, like, people are always like, oh, Twilight. But then you see him and all the other stuff he's done after it. And you're like, he's really a great actor. So I think he's going to do great in it. I'm excited for it, Matthew Lee. Queen God can accept anything from you if you can deliver him with love. Oh. Holy Indian Basil is called in Hindi. It's actually goddess, and she married Lord Vishnu, preserver, transformed her into. So is it just a basil that got maybe blessed? I want some of this now. I want some of this holy basil because I love growing my plants. And especially herbs. I mean, I have out there parsley and my sweet basil, and I have oregano. I love growing the herbs too. I want some holy India basil. How can I get this? I'm gonna have to research this. Get some seeds or something. Will they send me seeds from India? Please, ma'am, can you make that season two? Kind of song reaction. I'll have to check that one out. I actually read fiction on Elsa conceiving a child through their powers. That would be something. Little girl's name is Snowflake. Lord Krishna killed demon. The day is celebrated first day of Diwali. Lord Krishna did? I thought they were saying the ram. Lord Ram did. Don't y'all get me confused. Don't go get me confused. The book's written Mahalakali killed in the form of that. Also, in some, it's written in Krishna killed. Then there's so many stories in Indian mythology. I just love. Oh, I love it. I love the more I learn about it, and just it's amazing. And then listen. Greg. That's why Greg he watches this stuff with me. But also, like I get to talking about it. I started telling him about the city of Dwarka and under what I would tell him about all this stuff. Like I start reading about it and learn and watching the videos, and I can't stop talking about it. But then also, I only have y'all to talk to about it because I'll start telling him, and nobody here knows anything. Like, Greg, I was like, no, the city of Dwarka. And he's just like, he never heard of it. So I don't have many people to talk to about it here, but I still do it, and I make him watch that stuff. Well, I don't make him. I just have it on the TV, and he just starts watching it with me, but he gets into it. Speaking of horror-related movies, everybody, including me, when I was younger, saw Carrie, somebody who would be feared, but to me, she is one of the Stephen King's most. I'm with you on that, Mr. Curious. I feel like you know how they say when they have pleads insanity, right? When people go to court and they're like, "Oh, I plead insanity," because people drove them crazy so much to the brink that they were just out of their mind. They went insane, and I feel like that's how Carrie went. They bullied her and tortured her and everything until she just flipped and went insane. You're doing great work. Please promote. Oh, thank you, Naman. I mean, I love it. It's easy to do because I'm so into it. Teenage girl just want to be. I'm with you, Mr. Curious. Poor. I feel sorry for poor Carrie sometimes. In Hinduism, killing sage or priest is biggest crime. Once on Indra, once killed priest by mistakenly. He got cursed to it. To save himself, he shared his curse with few things. One was a woman. I mean, I know. That's why when I was watching Mahabharata and they had Drupad and he took those sages as like prisoners and was going to kill them, but then someone said it's not accurate. I know. When I'm watching the Mahabharata too, I'm with you. They're like, watch the BR Chopras because it's more accurate. Because sometimes it leads me wrong. But like Pandu killed that say accidentally, and that's when he went into exile. That's why I was so shocked when the Drupad they had it in that Mahabharata did that to the sages. That's why I was so shocked. I was like, what? Because I know how much of like a curse it is. Naman said, I will get more views. Oh, well. I mean, I do so I don't like to y'all know if you've been here a while, you know me. I react to stuff if I'm into. Even if like at times like right now I've been really into like watching the trailers. Y'all notice I've been doing more and more movie trailers. It's what I have the feeling that day. Of course, I mean I haven't stopped being into like the Hinduism and watching the Mahabharata. Like I'm so into learning about that and everything. I really don't never care. Maybe that's why I don't have that many subscribers. Not like some people I have a million stuff. It's because I'm like I don't do stuff for the views. I do it because it interests me. That's why women have periods. Well, you can react to toll. I don't know. Where's my pen? I'm gonna have to write this down. Toll. That's just the herb. I want to try to grow it. That's why they had their periods because of the sage. What? Oh, because of the curse. Oh, he cursed women. He killed the sage and gonna curse women. Why he want to make them suffer too? Because he was the one that accidentally cursed it. Now I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna have to read about this, Tejas. I'm gonna have to read about this. Him doing this. You should watch Devi Durga theme song. Did I not? I feel like let me write I feel like I did this one. Debbie Durga theme. Why do I feel like I did that one? I don't know. She's one of the I know. Listen, Mr. Curious, I'm with you. I feel like she was totally misunderstood. They drove her to insanity. You can search an internet video react on so you can watch the idea incitement for a video. Personally blaming Carrie's mother, but that's just making my fan fiction here on YouTube. Yay, when Indra also wants to talk a form of Sage and make connection with Sage's wife. He had an affair with the wife? Is that what that's about? Oh, is T just still here? Because T just knows a lot about. Well, I know he likes the Kanga, but did you watch that movie about the with Kanga, the one I just recently reviewed, that Thalavi? Is that the name of it? With the Jaya, the star back in the day, and Kanga plays her. Oh wait, don't leave, Teachers. I have to ask you a question before you leave, and then I'm going too. I'm going soon too. But I want to ask you a question. Early in the society was very liberal sex and gave sex education, even more. Well, that's where the Karma Sutra, right? Like we even know about the Karma Sutra. There are many stories that show periods and armpits. Oh wait, here's Teachers. This is what I need to know. And then I'm gonna go. We've been on an hour and 40 minutes. I'm caught up with the comments, but I need to know this because you watched it. Did she have an affair? Nobody has answered this one because I had this when I did my review. It was at the end, and they showed because she had that close relationship. What was his name? The famous actor guy. It was like letters GMR. Was that the right letters? GMR, the famous actor. And they made it. They didn't like say it, but they made it seem like them two had like a affair, like a love affair. But then I think he was married. Oh, what am I asking? I'm asking about so that new movie that's about the history of Jaya, the actress that Kanga plays her in the new movie that I just watched. And I'm so bad. How do you say? Can I type here? I think this is how do you say this? The Lavi. Wait, no, I spelled it wrong. The Lavi. Does it come up if I say it? Oh, it does. There it is. So that's the movie, right? And it's about Kanga plays Jaya, and then it has the old actor. I think his name is, and they became politicians and stuff, but they did all these movies together. And I felt like watching the movie that they had like an affair, but they wasn't like saying it. They just showed that they were close and stuff, but I felt like T just might know this, but he's not answering. But that's the way it seemed, and it seemed like he was married. Oh, they did. They didn't talk about that much in the movie, though. I mean, it made it seem, but I was like, oh, they really had an affair. Oh, I wish they would have talked more. I don't know. Maybe that's the gossip part in me. I know, like, I love the movie, and I know, like, I loved how they really showed the how it was making the movies back in the day. And I even in my review, I even did like the real footage next to like the movie footage with Kanga, and I mean they hit it spot on, just recreating the movie scenes and everything. And then I love, me, I love the political aspect of it, Tejas. I love that. And oh, in the beginning when she was there and they started kicking her in the parliament, and she came out, and then she even talked about Mahabharat and Draupadi, how they tried to pull her sari off of her and was kicking her and everything, and that's how she was treated in there. I was like, like it. I just felt like, I know, like when you understand all the history and stuff, like I felt the connection there, and I loved all that. But then I was like, I think they had a love affair and they're not talking about it. I wish they would. They could have added on an extra 30 minutes and just talked about that because I would have liked to know about this. I mean, they didn't have to get nasty with it. They didn't have to show love scenes or nothing, but just like maybe that's just something they just knew. Like, just it was kind of snuck in there, right? Because they were like, oh, she would show up and then they would be like, oh, you can't let her show you, Maybe it was the right way, but I felt like that question wasn't answered at the end of the movie, at least in my mind. So that's why I was like, y'all, tell me this. Did they have an affair? It was it was a great movie. Well, some stuffs were not shown in the movie. Also, movie on Sridevi is made by her husband. Before marrying Bonnie Kapoor, Sridevi secretly married Bollywood superstar in a temple. They have a Sridevi movie? Sridevi? Let me see. Like the life of? I didn't know this. All right. Well, I got my answer. Thank you, Tejas. I knew Tejas would be able to. And look, even Rudd, how do you say Rudra? Rudra. There are many stories that was said Shiva had periods in the armpit. Oh, that's what that. I'm not sure. It'd be next. Oh, well, I'll miss you, Mr. Carius. Before marrying Kapoor, she was secretly married a superstar in the temple. Yeah. So they had, so you're saying the stars back in the day had to keep like it undercover. And I did feel like that because they were like, when he was kind of flirting with the one girl, right? Like, or she was flirting him in public, and they were like, no, he's a legend. Like, he's known as a legend. You can't spoil. And then they fired her from the movie, and he was like, we don't care. His reputation is more than any amount of money that this movie has already cost us. So I see what you're saying. These people are like legends, so they can't like even get in like you said, married. They married in secret and stuff. Like they don't want their fans and base to like know that I guess they're having affairs and getting married. I can see it now. I understand what you're saying. Rendezvous with watch her interview. It's in English. You'll get I'm gonna watch that. I think someone else told me that. Maybe it was you. Did you tell me that, Tejas? And I looked it up, and the interview was like an hour. It was like really long. I'm probably not gonna be able. I'll watch it. Might not be able to react to it. Maybe I'll watch it and then talk about it or react to it after. Oh wait, Rudara. Okay, I'll have to practice that one. Rudara. That day when they tried to crash Jaya, it's called Black Day in India. Oh, so it's even a day there. Well, I'm gonna watch that Rendezvous because someone else. I don't know if it was you, Tejas. I don't remember who told me, but they were like that. And I even searched for it on YouTube, and I was like, well, that's really long. It was like an hour. I didn't want to react, but I just have to watch it on my own. Everyone makes mistakes, and to showcase mistakes in front of the world is not good. I mean, yeah, but people have to understand. Like that's what I said. Make mistakes. I don't care if even my mistakes, I will showcase them myself because it is. People make mistakes. And I feel like showcasing them to the rest of the world just shows that everybody makes them and you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. If you just make your mistake, you're right, you make your wrong right. But that's what he didn't, I guess, because maybe you don't want to showcase it if he's still doing it. I can see that. When she died, I was very small. All right, I'm gonna have to watch that. Thank you, Tejas and everybody. And let me try it again, Rudara. And I will be back next week. I will. I've missed talking to y'all. It was. I felt it. Like I was excited to come today. I was like, oh, it's time. I haven't talked to my friends in such a long time. I will be back next week. She was a great person. I loved her. Tejas. Jaya, I'm a fan already. Like, especially when she did for like the schools and the little kids. Oh, those are the kind of politicians we need. Like they kept saying in the movie, the people that don't want to be politicians, those are the ones they need because they are in it because they don't want the fame or the power, or anything like that from politics. They just want to do it to help people. Those are what we need. That's what's going to make the world a better place and change things around because we sure need it. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Be nice. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you next time. Bye.